Guys, we're out here on the river running this line. A couple of little mink sets out, bank edge sets with these 110s. We're going to pull everything this morning. We're just in the split between duck season right now, so the duck hunters aren't in here. Thought we'd just get over here and explore yesterday and put a few sets out while we were in here, just see what happens tonight. I think we've got 5 or 6 beaver sets put up here. We should have some catches here in a minute. We're just pulling these traps as we come back in here. We were hoping to leave them out for a few more nights, but they're calling for snow and freezing rain and rain for the next 3 or 4 days. Right here, guys, we had a set right there about where that log's at. Crawl out. Right here we had this one set with a snare, and our wave action may have pulled that snare down, dropped that loop. We've got a 330 set back here in the woods too. We're gonna see if we can pull the snare out. That's all right. Don't look like we got anything here either. Basically right here, guys, we had this little channel coming out. I got here, planted a 330 right on the edge of this tree in the middle of that channel, and we baited it up high with some beaver caster. It doesn't look like we got a catch here this morning. We'll get it out of here and make sure. Yep, trap still set, so nothing come through there. I was really kind of expecting us to already have one picked up. We got a couple of good foothold sets up here on caster mounds. We should have a catch on up here, hopefully. Get this thing wrapped up real quick while I got it in my hands. Keep it from getting tangled up. But again, it's just a real quick trip this morning. We kind of come over here yesterday and exploring. And I set a few traps while we were in here. We may try to make a duck season comes back in next week, so the duck hunters will be in here hunting this flooded timber. But we may try to get back over here the next split in duck season and trap it pretty hard and see if we can pick up some of these beaver out of this area. Right here, guys, is another caster mound we had set with a foothold. Right behind it's where we found that board, the memorial to that other trapper. Not seeing anything moving around. It's not looking like we got a catch here either. Right up here on this biggest tree there, you can see that board. Yep, trap's still set right here, guys. You can see we just created a little slide right there on these caster mounds are already here and sending it up. Let me get down here. Just anchored it up here with an earth anchor on the bank. Oh. I just have this little short piece of chain on it. I'm just on around the corner, guys. We got a couple more, I think 2 more footholds, and then I actually fell off into a bank den yesterday, walking up into a run, so we went ahead and set a 330 in that bank den. We'll see what we got there. That memorial there, it's pretty neat find. It's pretty cool. It's a highlight of my day yesterday out here. Pretty neat. As you can see, there's quite a few beaver in here. I mean, there's chewings all over the sides. I'd say every couple of 100 yards we'll run into those caster mounds that are built up on the sides. Right up here, I think this next spot we got set, it's on the right hand side, and there's a I think it was a hut. I think we found a hut here on the side of the water, and had one, you could tell where the mud was coming up beside the hut, where they're going up on the hut itself and mudding it. So we put a foothold right there and some caster lure on it. Get up here and see if we might have a catch. All these little runs off this main water body, all these little channels and runs will probably have a colony of beaver living up in them on both sides. Yeah, we placed that 330 right here in this bank den. It looks like our stick leaned over there pretty good. Well, maybe something happened right here last night. Yep, you can see, look at that big old beaver was up here exploring. So we set this hole right here. I was actually gonna walk up in here and set a 330 up in this little run where it necked down up in here somewhere, but when I took that first step, I fell off into this bank den right here. So just as we pulled up, you can tell there's been a beaver up here last night exploring that strange caster. Looks like a pretty good sized beaver up here in the mud. And then my stick, where I had my 330 right here, is all slung around sideways. So I'm betting we've got that beaver caught down here. He went down into that hole to explore that cavity, thinking that strange beaver might be in that cavity. And nope, don't have anything, guys. Had a miss. We forgot to take our safeties off. We would have had a catch here. Didn't take the safeties off this trap. So lesson learned, guys. We'll never know what that big beaver is. Maybe we've got him on down here in a foothold trap. That little hut we set's just right up here. I can see it. Boy, it's always aggravating, guys. That's the first one this year. Even though you're mindful of it, I mean, it still happens. Take those safeties off. Remember to take those safeties off. So the set worked exactly the way we wanted it to. I mean, actually had my caster on top of that big stick that was anchoring this down in there. And that beaver smelt that strange beaver. He come up here, clawed all around trying to find it, went down. Gonna go back up into this cavity here to see if that beaver was up in there. And if we wouldn't have had our safeties on, we'd have had it caught. Lane, you want to crawl up in there and unhook that? Oh, that stinks, guys. All right. I just getting stuck in that mud. I got in a hurry and forgot to do it. That beaver, unless us, you know, hitting him and scaring him and he went and hid, we should have him here in one of these next couple sets here. If he's out exploring, chasing that strange beaver, hopefully we got him down here in one of these other sets. All right, here's this hut, guys, and we just, like I said, off the side of it, the other side of it, there's a little run that goes up the side of it. We just planted a foothold there at the edge of the water, anchored it to a tree, and put a little strange caster up there on the bank. And I'm not seeing the ground tore up. Let's see what happened here. Actually, guys, right there is our caster mound that we made. Put that scent on. We just anchored it here to this tree with this chain. Yeah, there's no, this trap still got slack in it. I don't think we're gonna have anything here. Yeah. Yeah, so we had another miss here. So we missed him here too, guys. We got one more chance to get this beaver. Guys, don't get disappointed. You new guys that are starting to trap, those misses are part of it. It happens. Even us experienced guys that think we know what we're doing have misses. Have some days that the traps aren't full. So don't let that be a disappointment to you guys, and don't let that be something that discourages you and keeps you from trapping. All right, here, guys, we had a snare. It's not pulled tight, so I'm not pretty sure nothing happened here last night. We just made a caster mound there. Had that snare set guarding the front of it. Looks like they were all up in here on our caster mound. Tore it all up, so that scent done what it was supposed to do. We just didn't have our snare set in the right position. It wasn't holding our tongue right when we set it. So it's a big disappointment this morning. I was really expecting to have 3 or 4 beaver over here. I don't think this area's been trapped in a long time. No one else has been in here trapping. I was thinking these beavers were going to be easy to pick up. That just wasn't the case. If we had more time, didn't have the weather coming, and was able to leave these sets out for a few more days, I had no doubt that we'd make some catches. But it just wasn't meant to be tonight. So nothing this morning. My other line, guys, those 3 properties. Those 3 properties that I got set, we didn't have anything this morning on any of them traps. So another day with no catches. But we're gonna get back to the truck, guys. It's starting to sprinkle on us. They're saying we may get some snow, freezing rain, sleet coming, and in the next few days going to be some bad weather. So I won't be getting any more sets put in. But guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow either way. Get checked what we do have out. Y'all have a great day.